speech and followed by Ozell. But you know, I said in the letter I sent out that I'm thinking 5 minutes each. Now, if the committee wants to overrule me on that and give them more time or less time, they can. If you want to give them more or less, now's the time to speak up. If not, I don't have to stop. Who can time them for me?
And Tommy knows that I can't shut up. Miss Ellen Williams is going to attest that I can't shut up and start talking.
Reverend Moore, how about you timing the time about getting 5 minutes? All right. We got Reverend Moore going to time you. Elaine, when you get ready, the floor is yours.
Well, I think most of you know who I am. I am a native of Washington County. I am Elaine Beach. I used to own the drugstore here in Chatham. My husband was Wayne, and we had 2 children. Right now, the daughter is 20 years old. Porter knows my daughter well, and Daniel is 16. He's a junior at Gilroy High School. Plus, he's a senior at Auburn University. When Wayne died, I decided I'd sell the drugstore. I thought my children needed me at home, and I felt like they did. And as they got older, I found out they didn't need me quite as much. They still need me, you know, Mama give me this, Mama give me that. But, so I ran for school board. And I've been on the school board for 3 years, and so we got a school board meeting today, so I'm kind of frazzled from that. But I ran for school board because I want to help the children of our county at that point in time. I feel like the children are our greatest asset. If we don't educate these children for the jobs that we have, you know, what's going to happen to our county, our district, the 3-county district as it is. I think that's a very important thing in the circle of life, more or less. You've got to educate these children for the jobs we have here in the county to bring them back home. Because right now, there's nothing for them because we don't educate them for what is here. Now, our VOTEC school is working hard in Washington County to do that, and I feel certain in Choctaw and Clark that's the same thing's going on. I feel like that, you know, as a representative, I can have an input in that education system. I have talked to some people in Montgomery, and I feel like I can make a difference. I want to help the people of Washington County, Choctaw, and Clark. And if I say Washington County, I forget that I'm in, you know, I'm used to saying Washington County because of the school board. But I do want to help the 3 counties in any way possible. I want to bring in industry. I will be there to do that. I will promote this district. You know, the state of Alabama got started right here in this area. And that's where we need to make people know that we are the first district, I'm going to say, for the state. I would, like I said, education and industry and jobs are my main concern for this district. You know, I know most of y'all know people that don't have jobs. We need to bring industry in here. We need to do, and we don't need big industry. Small industry will take care of our people. You know, I was in a workforce development meeting today, and we were talking about bringing in people to work in the smaller plants and things like that, but we've got to educate the children for that. And that's one of the things that I want to see done in this area. I've got the time. I'm semi-retired. I am the pharmacist still out of Washington County Hospital. It's a part-time, basically, job. I've got the time to spend in Montgomery. I've got the energy. You know, I'm constantly going like this. You'd think I was ADD, but I'm not really. But I just have the time and the energy, and I want to put it into this district. I want to help the people of Clark, Choctaw, and Washington, and to promote this district. I've got a very open mind. I want to unify the 3 districts. I want to unify everybody for the betterment of this district. On the school board, one of the things that I have done, my phone, when it rings, I answer it. If I don't answer it, you leave a message, I'll call you back. This afternoon I got home, there were 3 messages, school-related things, but I called before I got over here. That's just one of the things that I've done as a school board. And I think people appreciate you returning their calls, doing things. I want to be a people person. I want to get out in the communities. I want to see what you need. And that's what I've been doing for the last 4 or 5 weeks, is going into the communities, going into the towns. What do you need? What does we need to better our district? And that's kind of, I guess you say, that's my platform and agenda. I don't have a big agenda because I realize when I get to Montgomery, I'm one little person and all those people. But I want to go up and make friends that will help our district. Do things that, we need roads and bridges in all of these areas. We need better education. We need better school buildings. There's a lot of things that we need to do. Choctaw County needs a hospital, you know, bam, we need that. You know, we need to do things. I will promote trying to get that there. That's just one of the things I want to try to do. You know, like I said, it'll take a a unity among the people in Montgomery to do these things. I can't do it by myself. I feel like that I can work with people, and as you can tell, I like to talk, so they'll have to listen. I'm just going to be honest with you on that. So that's basically my platform and agenda. So I'll open it up to questions.
I'm gonna wait both y'all speak, then we're gonna ask.
Okay. Thank you for hearing.
Thank you. Hubert, floor is yours.
I'm on that one, Cal Hubert. And most certainly, I appeal to you for your vote and your support for your state representative in District 65. I will be state representative that you've never had before. I will go at the monies and the resources for this district. And what I'd like to see happen is that I like to put people back to work. Education is good, but if Johnny, mother, and dad don't have a job, it's very unlikely that Johnny is going to go to school and really be productive, because he's not going to have food on the table, and they're not going to have the resources that they need to actually perform well in school. And as I said, being a practicing pharmacist, and I'd like to thank the chairman for putting together this forum. As I talked with the state office a few days ago, I understand this is probably, I don't know if it's a historical event, but it hasn't been for quite some time. We've had for a state representative. And so I applaud you for that, for making this happen. It indicates also that there is a concern for this district, and most certainly which includes all of Washington County, portions of Choctaw County, as well as portions of Clark County. And so I just say to you, as far as my campaign, my pledge to you, not only are they concerned about education, one of the things that concerns me is that we don't have an at-risk program in our schools. We don't have a career excellence program in a lot of our schools. We don't have ROTC in none of the schools in Washington or Clark County. ROTC could address the morale, leadership, patriotism in our students, and that's what's needed. Another thing that concerns me in this district, you insure the load. You insure the truck and don't insure the driver. And something tells me something wrong with that picture. Something tells me that that employer is not concerned about the gentleman that's driving the truck, not concerned about his wife and his children and their welfare, their health care. We need to look at how we can do some things different around here. Choctaw County has, as far as health care is concerned, no, Choctaw County needs a hospital. Also, there's a need for this district for long-term care beds. Why is it that some of our residents have to travel over to Baldwin County, Marion County, Mobile County for long-term care? We need to look at that as a real serious issue and concern. Understand one thing. Health care facilities employ people. They employ people. So if there's a need, and which there is a need for a regional medical center, we've talked about it for years, and to stop bickering about who's going to run it and see if we can't make it happen. Because the people need it. I will represent the people, not a special interest group, but I'll represent you, your family, and your children. Another thing that concerns me also is when we start looking at sort of job, employment opportunities. You can't bring business and industry into an area unless you address education, healthcare, and also infrastructure. Now, I'd like to see 56. Now, I'll put you to work.